What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Latino Slant. My name is Anthony A. Perez, and as usual, thanks so much to Paulie for inviting me on once again to talk to you guys today about a film called Train Dreams. This film has been in a limited theatrical capacity starting since November 7th, and Netflix will be releasing it on their platform starting on November 21st. I got to check it out just a little bit early, and the film stars people like Joel Edgerton. You also have people like Felicity Jones and Clifton Collin Jr., Carrie Condon, William H. Macy. The cast is great here, and the film is set in the early 20th century in America and follows Robert Grainier, a logger turned railroad worker who's dealing with ups and downs of life as things are changing, things are becoming more industrial. He feels like he's being left behind in life. He feels like he has to go to work and come home only to, feel like he's missing out on chunks of his life with his wife and his daughter. Then tragedy strikes and he's dealing with loss and memory and change and what it is to endure. And this is a film that in a lot of ways oftentimes feels aimless and like it meanders. It's in a lot of ways also a slice of life. It's a film that takes you back to a time that no longer is, into the mind of a character that is just trying to do his best to exist and be the best person he can for those in his life, but oftentimes doesn't really know what to do with his life after tragedy strikes his life. It's a film that's very quiet, in a lot of ways is a quiet meditation on all the things I mentioned, like change and loss and memory and what it means to endure. It's a film that has a great musical score that's very minimalist and allows the sounds of nature to kind of come into the film. It's a film that's also beautiful to look at, utilizing natural lighting in natural locations, everything in terms of the production that comes down to the things like a period piece, like costume design, set design, even from the actors themselves, the accents, the cadence of their voices, everything about them all very much gave a very authentic feel, gives the film a look and feel that feels authentic, and all in all is a film that I think many will enjoy. With that said, though, I think it's important to know that you're not going into this film for an eventful film. I didn't love it as much as some critics are praising it, but I do think it's a film that's certainly worth your time if you are okay with a more quiet, slice of life, kind of somber film that's more about the human experience and less so about a story. All in all, while I found the film to be a little bit boring at times and a film that's certainly not for everybody, I do think it's a film that really rises to the occasion when it comes down to filmmaking and performance, and is a film that has definitely touched a lot of people, especially when it comes down to the human dynamic about it. With all that said, we want to hear what you guys have to say. Have you planned on checking this film out? Have you already seen it? Leave a comment on this short video. And again, a big thanks to Paulie for inviting me on here to the Latino Slant, where you guys can keep up with all sorts of movie, TV, and entertainment news. So make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.